G'day, welcome back to Three Men and a Bottle, proudly brought to you by the Northern Star Hotel in Hamilton, New South Wales. Today we're going to sort of mix up the format a little bit. I'm going to be talking about geography and a man named Scott. We have Luke, our whiskey expert, who's going to try and give us more than 3 or 4 words on whiskey today. And of course we have our mechanical engineer and usual box opener, Matt, who's going to be holding a decorative shrub because we won't actually be opening any boxes today. Right, let's get into it. So what we're going to be doing today is looking at 3 different whiskies from 3 different parts of Scotland. The Highlands, the Lowlands and the Isle of Islay. Is that right?
Islay?
Yeah, good.
Nice.
Good. Right, so we're going to have a bit of a taste of those and we're going to just find out what makes those all very different. But before we do that, I want to just kind of leap on in because it's fair to say that we have become something of the social media sensation in the last couple of weeks. You laugh, but it's true.
Very true.
So we have obviously gone around the world. This has been an absolute social media hit. Tell the people at home, all the many viewers that we've got out there, how many subscribers do we have now?
I think it's 12.
12. There you have it. 12 subscribers.
And I'm pretty sure there's about 40 odd views on each video that we've
I saw one this morning that's up to 60 views. So
Wow,
60 views.
Wow.
What that means is that we have more than 60 people watching our videos, which is a fabulous result in nobody's book. and 12 people, without being paid money, without being offered any kind of sexual favours, have actually willingly agreed to follow our channel. Hit that subscribe button.
Unbelievable.
So keep going, guys. Before you know it, we'll be living the Insta-famous lifestyle up in Byron Bay with the Hemsworths and all of those sort of people. Yep. Wearing white clothes and funny sun hats and stuff like that. And we'll all be very buff because that's what happens when you become Insta-famous.
That's right.
Anyway, so that's that. Let's crack in. What have we got here?
Glenkeishy today.
Glenkeishy.
From the Lowlands.
From the Lowlands.
Yeah,
Why are they called the Lowlands?
It's just that part of Scotland you've got in between, you know,
The high and
the lowlands. So in between Edinburgh and Glasgow, draw a line.
Right, Glasgow.
Yeah.
Home of whiskey.
So above that line would be the Highlands, and below it, Lowlands.
Right, Lowlands.
Cool.
So
Isn't it?
geography. Oh,
Anyway.
well, just before we get in there,
Yeah.
because I did say that I was going to talk about geography. Did you know that Scotland was actually found by a man who was a Roman tourist, and he was a shepherd, and he was on tour doing a gap year between his shepherding way back, and he got lost.
Oh.
And he found himself suddenly in a very craggy sort of place with lowlands, highlands, and the Islay, islands, whatever you want to call those.
Yeah.
But not being a very imaginative man, Scott, which was his name, named Scotland after himself, and that's where Scotland comes from. No, true story. True story. No, it's absolute true story. He was also, as I said, a shepherd, loved his sheep, and that's where we get all of the different sheep products that that Scotland has become renowned for. Haggis, bagpipes, those kind of things. Yeah. Anyway, let's get into it. We're at the Lowlands.
We're at the Lowlands. We'll start with the Lowlands. We're going to open the Glenkeishy 12-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
We're starting with this one because it's very approachable, elegant, easy. You know. that's what happens. You know. That's part of the world. Elegant.
The words I used to think when I think about Scotland.
Alright, so remember.
Alright.
Please drink responsibly.
Please drink responsibly at home. Just give that one a sniff. Ooh.
It's only part as well where they in Scotland where they use triple distillation as well. Normally they double the other parts of Scotland in their whiskies. They double.
I was going to say that's got
This
that
is,
sort of smooth feel that you would
it
expect
should
from an
be.
Irish whiskey.
Yeah.
It's supposed to have random shit.
That's a
Part of it?
yeah. No, that's part of it. That's
Anyway,
you know how
let's taste
let's
and
get into that one.
It's very nice actually.
Actually, that's good. That's really smooth. That's because I'm not a big fan of Scottish whiskies
I'm not
because
either,
they tend to be a bit of a mule kick when I have them. But that's actually very smooth.
You can see though where they're triple distilled, and you can tell.
Oh yeah. You can tell the difference between a double distilled and a triple distilled.
100%.
And one that hasn't even been distilled at all.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah.
Every time.
We call it a bourbon.
All right.
Right, okay. I'll
Did
just
you like
finish
that one?
off.
Did you like that one?
I didn't mind it.
Yeah, and
Didn't mind it.
okay.
What did you like about that?
The burn.
The burn.
This morning. Needed that.
Yeah, it's quite cold here because obviously in Australia we're in winter, so it's down to a very chilly sort of 19 or 20 degrees.
Oh yeah, that's going to get the heart started.
Yep.
Put hair on your chest. All right, let's continue. Which one do you want to crack open next?
Oh, can we save the Macallan for last because Macallan is one of my favourite brands.
All right, let's see that one
and
last.
that's got that sort of smooth glow that I would expect to finish off a high quality program like this.
Okay, the Lagavulin.
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 So named because
I don't know. It's probably one of the distilleries in Scotland, maybe.
ah right
Yeah, or the area.
Yeah, all
I'm
right,
not
okay.
100% on that.
And how old
but
is
it's in
this?
the southern part of the country.
southern part. So
Yeah,
we're now
right
down in the
down,
south.
yes, yeah.
Is that near Glasgow?
Probably not. No.
All right, I don't know where
No.
Glasgow
They're
is.
right. Yeah, I think it's probably
Right.
like I said in the middle before.
Billy Connolly's from Glasgow, isn't he?
I don't know. You're the 51-year-old, not me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's crack open this 16-year-old. Now this should be.
Why's it got an 8 on the front?
Oh, sorry, I've got the 8-year-old. Get the 16-year-old.
Oh,
Oh, maybe I thought we did. No, it's only 8. Oh, well.
8-year-old.
Okay, sorry about that. It's 8 today.
You don't want to make that mistake in real life. The difference between a
it should be-
16-year-old and an 8-year-old.
It should be very smoky, very peaty. So definitely not my cup of tea. But anyway,
Look how clear that is. Why is that so clear?
I guess because it's only been aged for 8 years. If it was longer, the
Oh.
colour would be
So
more
the-
vibrant.
So
because it stayed in the
the
cup.
longer... Not a fan. So the longer it stays in the cask,
Yeah.
and the different types
Well,
of timbers in the
yeah,
cask,
well, the longer the
more
more colour.
we
Yeah,
get.
but so you can see that's only been 8. So
Oh God. Fuck.
ooh, that is.
That smells medicinal.
Yeah.
That's got different over.
Anyway, let's try it. And
I'm smelling bandages
bandages.
and antiseptic. I'm not even. Oh, hey, here we go.
That is no good.
How do people drink that?
It's disgraceful.
What the fuck is that? Jesus
How
Christ.
do people drink
Sorry,
that?
Jesus.
Yeah.
It's got to be
Yeah.
Right.
legal.
There's not many. Oh,
Very peaty, very
Yeah.
smoky.
smoky. It's like
Yeah.
a
Fucking
fucking
fire
bush-
in your mouth.
It's like a bushfire. It was like last January and Christmas.
That's a no for me.
I'm glad we did that one in the middle. Maybe we can finish on a high.
Oh.
Yeah, let's finish on a high.
Get that away. Get that away.
Okay. All right.
Mm.
Well, let's
Right.
let's.
That was the Highlands.
That
wasn't
was.
it? I told you that.
No, yeah, that was in the Islay
Oh,
region.
He's like
You like right. The southern.
Yeah, down the bottom.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Oh, it's good.
Very-
Way to start the day. It's been great. Listen, while you get the next one sorted out, I'm going to read a reader's letter.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Reader's letter. Obviously, now that we're internet sensations, we're getting loads and loads of mail. This one's from Sharon in Dapto. It's a part
Sharon
of
from
New South
Dapto?
Wales. Sharon, Shaz.
Shaz
from Dapto.
Awesome.
Yep.
Awesome.
Dear 3 men and a bottle, I normally drink a Black Russian with a dash of raspberry, but your excellent program has convinced me to up my game. Can you recommend a good whiskey to pair with Fanta? Thanks, Sharon.
Thanks, Shazza from Dapto. That's a great question.
No, we really-
whiskey to pair with Fanta.
With Fanta, yes.
Right, well-
For those of you who don't know what Fanta is, during World War II, Germany was denied access to Coca-Cola by the Americans for obvious reasons, and they had a bunch of oranges, and so they decided to make their own version of Coca-Cola using oranges, and they called it Fanta. True story. After the war, of course, the American big corporations came in and took over Germany, and yeah,
Alright.
he had one job.
One job.
And they bought up Fanta, so Coca-Cola now owns Fanta, and yeah, but I don't know that whiskey goes with Fanta at all, does it?
Yeah.
What would you recommend with a Fanta?
I can't even answer that question. It's that bloody stupid, to be honest, Shazza.
Black Douglas?
Yeah, absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, maybe
Black
Black Douglas
Douglas.
or Grant's.
Yeah.
Let's
Alright,
not give
good.
one of them. Thanks, Shazza, for that
Thanks,
question.
Shazza. Right, okay, and we'll just follow
Remember,
that.
chuck any more questions in the comments as well.
If you want us also to review a particular type of whiskey, let us know in the comments field underneath. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and you'll see lots more of this high quality.
Show on this section, you know, maybe
We've
have
got
a
a
look.
bunch of the Glenfiddicks, we've got Fire and Cane IPA, this beautiful new one which is Method and Madness, all available here at the Northern Star Hotel in Hamilton. So get down here and get into your whiskies. We've got Bushmills, Jamison's, Riders Tears, Egan's, all of it. So see, the Balvenie just came in last week, we're going to get right into that
That's
as
probably
well.
going to be the next video.
That'll be the next video, I
Yeah,
think. So
yeah.
let's go, this is the last one for today. This
We're
is the
going
Macallan
Macallan,
15-year-old.
your favourite.
My favourite. If you
Yeah.
travel anywhere in Asia, you will be falling over bottles of Macallan. It's very, very popular over there, and very popular with me.
I haven't tried this before, so.
Just keep going on that one.
Oh, okay. Yep. Sorry.
Fire.
Look at this.
Jesus.
Yeah, we need to cleanse the palate.
Look at that
Last
colour
one.
compared to the
Look at
last
colour.
one. Look at the
So
last
this is
one.
obviously this is from the Highlands now.
Yeah, we're in the Highlands now, so we're going a bit. We're going north now.
Oh, look at that! That smells
Yeah.
like whiskey. I don't know.
Obviously, it's a big part of Scotland. The Highlands, a big area.
Oh yeah.
Plus,
Haggis.
heaps of flavours, different flavours, not just.
What do they call those things? That. Sorry.
No, continue. Yeah, no, you go.
Yeah, sorry,
Yeah, no, you
I
go.
stepped into your bit.
No, I've
He
been
doesn't do what
stepping
I'm
in
talking.
your bit, you've been stepping in my bit. It's all good. Yeah. Anyway, let's try
Thank
the
you.
Macallan
Jump into this one.
15.
Oh,
And
you
it's a
just smell the smoothness on that.
Oh yeah, so it's been hand-picked, sherried, seasoned American and European oak
I've
casks.
got a friend who's a
Cool.
client of mine back in the Philippines, and he has an entire cellar of Macallans, and they go from
Really?
colour-coded, from almost white to almost black. Bloody, he's got a lot of money.
Yeah. All right. On that note, let's cheers.
Cheers.
Enjoy.
Let's go.
Oh wow, that's much better than the previous one.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I hear overtones of angels' wings flapping.
Angels'
and
wings?
Yes, angels' wings flapping, and maybe a unicorn. A unicorn.
What a whiskey!
What a whiskey.
What a whiskey!
That is-
Unicorn and
It's pretty good.
That is like a second coming of whiskey, that is, my friends. That is a fabulous drop. Right, well,
Wow.
we're going to enjoy the rest of this one. Our production assistant, Leslie, is kind of scooting underneath our excellent camera rig. Les, do you want to just press that red button? See you next time, guys. Thanks for tuning in. The red button, Les. That's it.